All right, so what I'll be doing in this video is reviewing how to style an HTML table with headers. So right now you can see it's HTML, it's super basic, super boring, and I'm going to be copying some styles from this other site, CSS Cheat Sheet, to make it look a little bit more interesting, and also be using some pseudo classes which will allow us to have every other row grayed out. So the first thing I want to do is add a little bit of padding to all of my cells. So right now, my very top row is all THs, and that's because these are table headers. And then all these other ones are TDs for table data. So what I can do to select both of those is type TH, comma, TD. Excuse me. And then do the curly brackets, and then type padding, colon, and then 5px. And that is going to add some spacing to everything. I can also go to table, curly brackets, type the width, and I can either set this as a fixed pixel value or a percentage of the layout. So if I do 100%, it's going to stretch across the entire page, which is a little too much. I can reduce that to 50%, looks a little bit better. But I'm actually just going to use a fixed amount, so maybe 500px. One other thing is, all the table headers are automatically centered, so what I want to do is left align those. So I'm going to type text-align left. And so now that makes everything left aligned. All right, so for the table header specifically, so up here I'm affecting both THs and TDs. I only want to affect THs here, so I'm just going to type TH. And then now I can go to the CSS cheat sheet. And if I want to add some gradients, I'm going to scroll over here to gradient. And you can see I've got a middle, a left, a middle, and a right value. I'm just going to get rid of the right value. And I can also choose the direction. So I'm just going to go vertically. And then all I have to do is just click there and then copy that code. And then when I go back here to CodePen, I just paste that inside of the curly brackets. And you can see it gets applied automatically there. But right now the text is a little hard to see. So either before or after the background portion, but still inside of the curly bracket, I'm going to type color, colon, white. And now all those texts are white. And if I want to add a drop shadow to that, over here, you can see they have code for drop shadow text. So I'm going to just pick a color, just like a dark blue, and then just copy. Command C, or in Chromebooks it'll be Control C. And so I'm going to hit enter. I'm still inside of the same curly brackets because I'm still affecting the same TH. I'm just going to paste that. And now it's pretty subtle, but there is a drop shadow here. So lastly, I want to make every other row gray. So the way I do that is with a pseudo class. So it's going to be tr colon nth dash child parentheses even, and then curly brackets. And I'm going to say background and then some really light gray. So I'll do CCC. And now it automatically selects all even rows. All right, so that's it. That's how you style a table. I'll do one more bonus thing, and that is to add some borders and a drop shadow to the table overall. So right now, for table, the only style we have right now is the width. So if I want to add a drop shadow to the entire thing, we have this box shadow generator. So I'm just going to move that, reduce the blur a little bit, reduce the spread, lower the opacity, something like that, so it's a little more subtle. So now I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that, and it creates a shadow for me. And I want to see if I can get rid of these borders. So still inside of the curly brackets, I'm going to type border, just type none. Okay, so that didn't do anything, so I'm going to see if I can do it to the TDs. So TD, border, none. That didn't do it either. So maybe I will do it to the TH, border, none. Okay, so I'm going to have to look into that a little bit further, how to get rid of those white borders there. But that's generally how you style things. Thanks for watching.